In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create an email with a link inside of it. That way, when one of your customers clicks on this link, they'll be automatically put into a new campaign and taken out of their old campaign. With AllProWebTools, you have the ability to send out email newsletters and also to send out email messages in a campaign. In order to do this, you need the email marketing web tool, which you can add by going to Settings and then Web Tools. Then go to the available Web Tools button and scroll down until you find email marketing. And you can click Add. And now you have the email marketing tool installed. First, let's go look at the contact I want to change. So I'm going to come up to the search bar on the top of AllProWebTools and search for my contact's name. Once I find him, I can select him. And if I scroll down just a bit and look in the Account Insight box, I can see that John Silver is already in a campaign called Rose Negotiator. What I would like to do is send John an email so that he has the option to get out of the Rose Negotiator campaign and get into the Tulip Negotiator campaign. Since I have the Email Marketing Pro web tool, I could come into here and simply change what campaign he's in manually. However, like I said, I want to give John the choice of this and not do it for him. So right now I'm going to click on this X so it will discard any changes that I've made. Now let's take a look at the campaigns we have set up. We can do that by going to Emails and then Manage Campaigns. If I scroll down a bit, I can see a list of all my existing campaigns. I can also see this Rose Negotiator campaign has 1 active participant, and the Tulip Negotiator campaign has 0. If I click on the 1 active next to Rose Negotiator, it'll bring up a list of all of the contacts that are in that campaign. Right now it's just John Silver. The next thing that I need to do is create a sign-up box that's going to be used to put John into the Tulip campaign. So I can go into Contacts and Sign-up Boxes, and I'm going to create a new box. When I choose a campaign, I'm going to make sure to choose the Tulip Negotiator campaign. And for now, the only inputs I'm going to have are name and email. So now that I'm finished with this, I'm going to save this lead box. And notice the number 3 that shows up here. This is the ID for our lead box. I can also view this ID by going to Contacts and Sign-up Boxes and finding the ID number for my Tulip Negotiator box right there. Now the next thing I need to do is create the email with the link. When John clicks on the link, it will automatically fill out this Tulip Negotiator sign-up box, which will then put him into the Tulip Negotiator email campaign. So I can create my new email by going to Emails and View Emails. I haven't created it yet, so I'm going to click on Create New Email. I'll name it, and I'll save it. Now I'm going to go click on Edit so I can add some text into this email. First thing I'm going to do while I'm here is add a subject line to this email. The next thing I'm going to do is come down to the content and start creating the link. The easiest way for me to start this link is by clicking the preview button on the top menu so that it will open up my website. Then I can come up here and simply copy and paste my initial website URL. Now I need to add some more stuff onto the end of this link. I'm going to add send-post.php with a question mark at the end. The next thing I need to put in this URL is what sign-up box I'm trying to fill out. So if I type in values, put a left square bracket, which is next to the P on your keyboard, and type in box ID, and then put in a right square bracket. I'm going to put an equal sign and 3, because 3 was the ID for the sign-up box that I just created. Now that I know what box I'm trying to fill out, I need to fill in all the inputs. The reason I only chose name and email for that input is I can have this link automatically fill that information in from my customer's CRM record. So I'm going to add the extra pieces by starting with an and sign, typing in values, left square bracket, and type in name, right square bracket. Now for this, instead of typing out the customer's name, I'm going to use these widget codes so that their name can be automatically filled out. So here I'm going to put a curly bracket, which is the same key next to the P on your keyboard, and type in first in all capital letters, the right curly bracket, a plus sign, left curly bracket, and last in all capital letters and a right curly bracket. This will fill out the customer's name first and last. Now I also need their email, so I'm going to put another and sign, values, left square bracket, email, right square bracket, equals, and using the same widget codes that I used to print out the customer's name, I can print out the customer's email by using a curly left bracket, typing in email with all capital letters, and closing it with a right curly bracket. So now I have a URL that knows what box to fill out and knows what name and email to put into it. I have a few more things to add on to this URL before it's complete. So I'm going to put another and sign, and this time I'm going to type leadbox equals submit. I'm going to put another and sign and type auto submit equals 1. And for the very last piece, I'm going to put one more and sign and type in interrupt equals 1. This will tell AllProWebTools to interrupt the campaign the customer is currently in, take them out of it, and put them into this new campaign. Now that I have this entire URL figured out, I can go ahead and highlight it and press the Insert Link button. Since I just typed out the full URL, I'm going to copy this text to display and paste it in as the URL I want this link to go to. Now that I have the URL up there, I can make this text to display say anything I like. So now that I've created the link that I need, I'm going to go ahead and save this email. So now I can send this email to my customer a number of ways. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and click Send Test Email. If I wanted to, I could schedule a mass email to send to multiple people, or I could even include this email in one of my campaigns to give customers an option to switch to a different campaign. But for now, I will type in my customer's email address and click Send Email. Here you can see the email that I received as the customer with the link inside. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link. And you'll see that it automatically takes the customer to a thank you for signing up page. This is the thank you page that was assigned to the sign up box that I created. Now let's take a look at what happens within your AllProWebTools console. So I'm going to go back to the console and click on the dashboard. I can see the first entry of my timeline says that John Silver has filled out the leadbox tulip negotiator. So what that tells me is since I never saw the sign up box as the customer, the link worked and automatically filled out that sign up box for John. Now let's make sure he was also put into the campaign like he was supposed to. We can check that under Emails and Manage Campaigns. Now scroll down to take a look at my existing campaigns. And we can see the Rose Interest campaign now has 0 active participants, and the Tulip Negotiator campaign has 1 active participant. If I click on that 1 active, I can see that it is indeed John Silver, and he was successfully taken out of the Rose Negotiator campaign and put into the Tulip Negotiator campaign.